humans have been gathering around fires for all of history. It's where cooking was invented. So if you combine the innate social element with the fundamental cooking element, you can't lose. I mean,
and it tastes better.
Well, that's the thing. The flavors of open fire cooking is what compares? Nothing.
Right.
It's the best way to cook everything.
And also why it's trending in all restaurants right now.
What do we call this rig? This is the Lone Pilgrim Rampfest rig, or the Lone Pilgrim rig. And it's version 6.0, I guess. The largest and most impressive and functional of all of them so far. Thanks to the great Tom Finn. Looking at Native American cooking structures and came across a Boy Scout project called a Chippewa Kitchen, which was different than this, but inspired this. So it was more of a four-posted single pyramid with cross pieces, and so that's what precipitated this design, and now it's being elaborated on, especially with the top cross piece and the, what is that called, a hay loft? Hay trolley. Hay trolley. What was your favorite part of Ramfest? My favorite part of Ramfest.
So this is the Baron Fuente 2013. So not every year is one that they do vintage. 2013 exceptional. So we have vintage, but I like to call this champagne a love story. So this is the union of Gabriel Baron and Dolores Fuente when they were married. So you got the champagne Baron Fuente.
What's the difference between vintage champagne and non-vintage champagne?
So a non-vintage champagne means that the grapes are not necessarily all from 1 year. So with this bottle of 2013, all of the grapes were harvested in the year 2013.
Similar to ports, yes? Yeah, rubies and tawnies are blends of different years.
They're only going to do that
Yep.
in years that they feel like the...
Right. It's superb, right?
Right. So what do we do? We're doing oysters with this?
Yeah. Oysters. What should we do on the oysters? Nothing? I mean, this is so big. Should we like a slice of strawberry?
I mean, I like oysters with lemon.
Yeah.
Some people like mignonette, do a mignonette.
I'm more like, either plain or with a little bit of something.
How are we serving them? We do the oysters raw?
Yeah, but what if the oysters were like there during the dinner and we passed out champagne while they got there and then passed out oysters like during that 30 minutes or whatever?
Yeah,
Love
brilliant.
that.
That's the way to do it.
And we're not roasting them, we're just going to do them.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about we make up a oysters Johnsonburg?
Right, like a Rockefeller. Oysters Johnsonburg, a roasted oyster Johnsonburg, a raw oyster, and then something else.
This is exactly what this producer specializes in. You're in the northern part of Italy, and it is all about Pinot Grigio being a star grape.
Do other Pinot Grigios use different grapes?
No, Pinot Grigio is the name of the grape, but often Pinot Grigio is kind of thought of as a light-bodied white that people don't necessarily...
Put ice in.
Bulk. People don't necessarily think of it as a serious grape.
Good for warming.
This is serious
Good for
Pinot.
warming
This
ice
is
cubes.
serious
Yeah,
Pinot
that's
Grigio.
something. Yeah,
Good for warming ice.
warming ice cubes. Yeah.
What are we doing with the Pinot Grigio?
We're talking so far. We're talking about fish, so whole roasted fish. Today we're experimenting with snapper, and we've got local seasonal asparagus. Of course, in July asparagus will be done, so we'll look at what's available and appropriate.
What's a July vegetable?
Uh,
That would go with the...
squashes and tomatoes, and I mean, generally, actually, this holds up fairly well to asparagus. Asparagus is kind of the enemy of
It is,
wine
It's one of the
drinks,
four horsemen.
Right.
Artichokes,
Yeah.
asparagus.
Right. So yeah, I mean,
AJ, what kind of vegetable do you want to do with the fish
in July.
What do you think? With Pinot Grigio.
Golden beets.
Golden beans, yeah.
Maybe some Swiss chard, something like that.
Swiss chard,
Leafy
yeah,
green.
leafy green. Yeah, there'll be a lot of options by then.
What's our ideal fish? Fluke
Local
Yeah,
fruit
for
from
this?
Barnegat, yeah. That's what I was supposed to bring today.
and prep.
Oh, that's right.
You're
We
gonna
can
cook
just
it
grill
whole.
it whole.
Grill it whole.
And peel the skin off and like fillet it like a turbo.
Okay.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are you guys thinking about for Barolo?
Yeah.
So today, yeah, we're roasting an 8-bone rack of veal. That's gonna go with some polenta. That's from Pennsylvania, and some truffles. And what else was on that? The asparagus.
Carrots. We were going.
Oh,
with
carrots.
Yeah. Which is probably a viable option in July.
Yeah.
Right. Although, maybe we'll find something else.
Polenta, carrots, veal, and Barolo.
Although, black truffles won't be available in July, right? Oh, okay.
They just came back in the season.
Truffles.
Well, that works with this for sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's classic. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah, the Australian black just came into season on Monday.
Do you like those? I haven't had enough to know
Yeah,
a comparison.
Those are better
Yeah.
than the summer truffles we have here today.
Oh yeah.
Somehow veal and Barolo just seem right together, right?
Okay, so now we're going to do Antiquum Farm Pinot Noir. This is the
Oh, I think I actually had
2021 vintage. Antiquum Farm Pinot Noir 2021 Juel. Juel is named after his son. This is the most southern part of the Willamette Valley. And what's super unique about this area is that the Pinot Noir is kind of mutated to like its own character. It is much bigger, it's darker, it's riper, it's
And you usually think of Oregon Pinot Noirs as being lighter,
more Burgundian.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not Burgundian.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
I mean, I get like that smoky bacon when I first stick my nose in it, followed by like those dark cherries and a touch of plum in there. Like,
Yeah, there's more. I mean, to be accurate to say there's more black fruits than Pinot typically has.
yes.
If you're gonna,
And now,
100%.
power of suggestion, you've got me on the smoky bacon.
well,
I
if you're
don't
gonna,
get the smoky
if
beef.
you're gonna have steak with a Pinot Noir, this is the Pinot Noir to have.
You can get like American Wagyu skirt for this.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Do it last.
Then,
The
then,
entree.
then we'd be foregoing the drama of hanging the rib roast, but that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. That would,
I think that
Okay,
keyword
maybe.
was also, you said that American cut of it, because this is the only American line in the lineup.
and most American Wagyu comes from Oregon and Washington.
Ding, ding. So, now we're gonna go to France.
The nose on this is just stunning. I could just smell this all day, right? This is
I
a
could
real.
wear this.
This is a crowd pleaser.
So this is the Chateau
The
de Pop.
CDP, which we're talking about. We're
Skip the Pinot.
So we're gonna do the Pinot last because it is a very unique Pinot. Usually you think of Pinot as a light-bodied red grape, but this one has a much fuller, darker note to it. So you're gonna taste the Chateau first and then go to the Pinot, which is also the only domestic wine in the lineup.
So right now we're focusing on CDP and the Pinot and comparing them in order to
Right.
decide which one's
Yeah.
bigger.
I think we
'cause they're
go
both-
back and
yeah,
forth and
yeah,
we decide.
yeah.
For me, it could go either way.
Yep.
So right now
Every
we're talking about pairing the Pinot with the ribeye.
Yeah. Well, what we've planned is a Pinot or the CDP with the poultry, or the Pinot or the CDP with the ribeye.
Right.
Either,
So
whichever one we think
Okay.
works better.
One will go
So-
with the quail or whatever game bird we decide to do.
and a lot of that will also determine how are you preparing it, like what
Yeah.
kind of sauce or not.
Seasoning, yeah.
Seasoning.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, when did you get here?
Hey, we haven't cheers yet, by the way.
Chateau de Pop.
Cheers to all.
Appreciate that. No one cheers Rebekah.
Yay! So there's one more wine.
Oh, right, we forgot.
This is your dessert pairing. So we're going back to white. So we might want to do, let's do a little glass
Little
rinse. You want to do like a little Pinot Grigio rinse in the glass. So,
And then for dessert, I was thinking not a
so
dessert.
just a rinse of your glass.
I was thinking a cheese course.
I hate that, but I know people like that.
I'm into it. I like cheese, but I mean, maybe we have some measured chocolates for people also.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah. gotta have something sweet.
But like when I make a cheese course, it's not like a piece of cheese with honey in it. It's like it's a composed dish that has cheese on it. So like if we choose apples, I'll make 5 different variations of apples.
So a cheese
like,
course
cheese.
with chocolate cake.
No. Maybe a cheese course with lobster. This is going to be super sweet, right?
So the thing is, it's not at temperature, so you're going to miss the acidity right now. But we are doing a Sauternes, so yes, there
It should
is
be
that.
cold.
Yes, it should be cold.
And then acidity comes out of it.
The brightness and the pop of acidity does, yes, but it is still sweet. It is still dessert wine.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
This should be good with like some very warm French double cream or triple cream cheese.
Definitely.
With like some type of acidic vegetable.
Which I brought.
Something
I
acidic,
brought a few of those today.
That's all.
Yeah, what's a summer
Stone
fruit?
peaches.
Nectarine,
Yeah.
apricots.
Peaches.
Yeah. If we did like a brown butter panancier with like apricots and this bacon.
There you go.
But then you have to bake. Is that other thing?
There's an oven there.
Okay.
Yeah. But we could do that on fire, couldn't we? Like
So
get a plancha and
You're doing a financier with cheese?
Maybe.
Like a less
It's like
sweet
a savory financier with like brown butter and thyme.
Yes.
And then
I love that.
apricots or something in this wine. And some type of cheese. Like not Sauternes or something.
That's fantastic.
This is a rack of veal.
that's spectacular. Where are these from?
This is from Cotton Cattle.
Oh, nice.
From the Summit Farmers Market. And this is from Pennsylvania. You ever scale a fish with an ice cream scoop?
I have not. Is that for the?
I'm gonna put both of them.
I made those for a part of
So as soon as everything is ready, I'm just gonna reheat it and then
It would be good if it was, though, wouldn't it?
How is that? Truffly? Very truffly.
I can't remember what the strawberries for.
Quail. Oh yeah.
Should I put this on the steak or on the polenta?
The steak.
the sauce.
Oh, really?
This. The mushrooms.
It's on a huge cutting board. You just put meat on top of it. Bring it soup from copyright board.
Did you just gasp? That was great. That was an excellent gasp.
I'm going to post this.
Cheers. Sound on?
Mazel tov.
Kampai. Get it?
That is so good.
Mm.
I love it.
Of course. I'm drinking my champagne rinse.
You gotta go ask class.
Can we do white asparagus?
Stephen Hagen does what's called grazing-based viticulture. So instead of having a farm around a vineyard or everything planned outside of your vineyard, this is its own biosphere. So it has horses that trodden, so it's a full biosphere, everything's natural.
Silvopasture.
Yeah.
Silvopasture. So all the livestock is released into the vineyards?
Yes.
Then? Oh, so you get
And they all have a job to do.
yeah.
Like they're all part of what's going on to create these wines.
Sir, your Chateau.
Down.
Say down.
Oh, down.
He is not solid.
So this is Domaine Paul Otard Chateauneuf de Pape 2019. 70% Grenache.
Why do you think this wine is good with that?
Because this is an expression of Pinot Noir that shows darker notes. It's a weightier Pinot Noir. It's very interesting when you go to his vineyard and you look at the color of the skins of this grape and how it's kind of almost mutated from having its own enclosed biosphere of what it has done to Pinot Noir. I mean, it's very different expression than if you're having Pinot Noir from Burgundy.
And the gaminess of the quail holds up to the Pinot Noir.
I think it's working.
Yeah, it's
The
working.
fresh tomato, the basil, the
Yep.
little
Yeah.
that pepperiness.
Herbaceous.
But
I
like you suggested, I think it'd be worthwhile to move to a squab for the actual event, like that.
A squab, even more gaminess with this Pinot would be.
Yeah, you can go pretty game.
I mean, it's a wild Pinot Noir, if you want to call it that, right? Wild
Right.
Pinot Noir. We
Right.
want something big. Because he can do a much better profit selling grapes than
I'll remind because if you and Hank.
Manja.
What's it?